Welcome to Orlando, Florida, a couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Caught in the backfield, it's Spur. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Bird. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Kennedy. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! A methodical drive, and they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the run, it's Kennedy. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. They're going to run it to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team has put everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Burr. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Quarterback running on the draw. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll go to the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown tie.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bird. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Back to pass on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just keep swinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Bird. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He has the first and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kennedy. Turning it on. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Rousseau. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Caught in the backfield. It's Bird. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rousseau. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
A 1st half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They more than got the job done in the 1st half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the 2nd half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the 2nd half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, that highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Kennedy. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the red zone, looking for a space. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They go 83 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pocket breaking down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Keeps it on the draw. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Church. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Off-play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
Really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wide receiver going in motion. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got a man, it's Rousseau. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown Trojans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. No way to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter,
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Bird. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burr. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Bird. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
42, Alabama, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets it out fast. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got enough for the first. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks.